And out there having the opportunity to play in a game in a crucial moment nonetheless.
Right. Coaches always tell me, you never know when your number will be called. They tell me to stay ready. So every week in practice, it's a big thing to me to stay ready and learn what's going on.
When you recorded the interception, what did it mean for the way your teammates reacted to it?
It was huge. I wasn't expecting to have that kind of reaction, but for me to try to get up and have like 10 people in my face and just forcing me back in the ground, I couldn't do nothing but smile. And it was a huge moment. Even when I got to the sideline, they was pushing me around. I fell a couple times. But
how long did it feel like that ball was hanging in the air as you were waiting to pick it off?
It was quiet. It felt like it was no one in the stands, and then as soon as it landed in my hand, it's like I heard everything. But it was very intense.
What's this year been like for you getting the scholarship, going out playing, and getting in a game in a key portion, making you play like that?
It's been, I don't want to say difficult, but you just have to have faith. You just got to keep pressing, keep pushing, keep working, coming to work every day, because there's going to be times where you're going to want to give up. And that's just anybody, not just me, but like I said, you never know when your number be called, so you got to be ready at all times.
Who told you you were going to go in on defense, and then what was your kind of reaction when you got the call?
Coach Kelly, he told me, when Trey got out, he was like, just stay ready, you never know. So, I'll get my mind right, I'm trying to stay locked in, and then after a certain series, Coach came up to me, he was like, you going in? And then I was like, I was ready. I know I worked hard all week, so I was ready.
Any other defensive backs say anything to you when you got out there, Jalen or anybody?
Yeah, they was just like, hey, this is what you've been waiting for, and I believe they all trusted me. Him, Jalen, Marcus, Tyler, Quez, they all trust me. We all work together at practice.
I mean, that's a big spot. You come in the game, you're covering the guy who's doing all the damage against you. Are you thinking about that? Are you thinking about how much damage the slot did last week against Miami?
Nope, because like I said, I feel like we work extremely hard, and as long as you stay true to your technique, as long as you stay true to what you've been coached to do, good things will happen to you.
Were you nervous though, man?
Was
you
I
had to be
nervous?
nervous running out there a little bit.
I mean, everybody gets nervous a little bit, but before I was getting in on kickoff, so I was getting hit, so the pregame jitters were like kind of out of me. So by that time, I was just like, it's time to go, it's time to work.
In the very first play, I think, did they come at your guy? Did they throw to you?
Yeah. It was the very first passing play I was in. They came straight to me on a slant. Yeah.
You probably weren't surprised by that. Did you think they might be coming at you?
Oh yeah, I knew they was gonna pick on me.
It looked like you started having a little more fun as you got in there, so you kind of get in the crowd into it a little bit. Did it start becoming more fun?
Yeah, I felt more loose. I felt, just being out at Doak Campbell is a great feeling, and I just felt a part of the family.
Fisher talked to Coach Fisher a lot about you on special teams and how well you play each week. Just talk about your contribution on special teams each week.
I just want to help this team win. Whatever my job is, whatever my role is, I'm going to accept it, and then I'm just going to work hard, do the best that I can do, control what I can control.